What you are about to see is one of the most extreme, alien, and unpredictable events in our solar system. A titanic loop of fire, tens of times taller than Earth, rips away from the sun and hovers in space as if frozen in time. But here's the terrifying part: that elegant arc of plasma, it could suddenly collapse, hurling billions of tons of solar material straight into space, possibly towards us. These aren't just solar flares, they are something much stranger. They are called solar prominences, and once you understand what they really are, you'll never look at the sun the same way again. Now, what exactly is a solar prominence? A solar prominence is a gigantic loop of glowing plasma suspended high above the sun's surface, but it's not just floating there, it's trapped by something invisible, the sun's magnetic field. And here's how it works. The sun is made of ionized gas and plasma, which means it behaves like a fluid of charged particles. When magnetic field lines twist and tangle, they can lift plasma thousands of kilometers above the sun's surface. These twisted loops form arching shapes, sometimes over 300,000 kilometers long. That's nearly the distance from Earth to the moon. And what's wild, they can last for weeks or explode in minutes. We tend to think of the sun as constant, predictable, stable, but solar prominences shatter that illusion. And here's why the scientists are obsessed and nervous: because sometimes a quiet-looking prominence suddenly erupts, and when it does, it can unleash a coronal mass ejection, or CME. That's a burst of solar plasma that travels through space at millions of kilometers per hour, and if Earth is in the path, it could fry satellites, black out power grids, and even knock out GPS. In 1989, a CME knocked out an entire power grid in Quebec. In 2012, a massive prominence nearly hit Earth. NASA called it a solar superstorm. If it had hit, the damage could have been in the trillions. But not all prominences are violent. Some hover peacefully in place, others tear free. They come in two main types. The first one is quiescent prominences. These are the calm giants. They can last for weeks, sometimes months, towering peacefully above the solar surface. And the second one is eruptive prominences. These are the wild ones. They snap, twist, and fling plasma outward, often launching CMEs that race towards Earth. But here's what's mind-blowing: even the calmest prominence can suddenly destabilize, especially during intense magnetic shifts in the sun's atmosphere. It's like watching a bridge collapse in slow motion, only it's made of pure plasma and millions of degrees hot. So now the question is, how does something this massive stay in place? It all comes down to the sun's magnetic field. Prominences are like glowing plasma trapped in a magnetic hedges. These magnetic field lines create channels in the corona, guiding plasma to loop along them like water in a pipe. But when those magnetic lines become twisted or snap, it can trigger a solar explosion. And guess what? We are entering the peak of the sun's 11-year cycle, when magnetic activity is at the most unstable. That means more flares, more prominences, more chances of something big heading our way. Prominences themselves don't hit Earth, but their eruptions can. When a prominence erupts, it often becomes a coronal mass ejection. These CMEs carry powerful electromagnetic energy and high-speed plasma, and when they hit Earth's magnetic field, they can cause a geomagnetic storm, messing with everything from satellites to power grids. And in extreme cases, they can even induce electric currents in pipelines, damage transformers, and cripple entire cities. It's not science fiction, it happened before and it can happen again. Now here's the twist most people don't know. Prominences aren't random. They are a part of deeper hidden cycle, a magnetic heartbeat that pulses through the sun every 11 years. Every solar cycle, the sun's magnetic poles flip, north becomes south and vice versa. And during that flip, magnetic chaos increases, leading to more prominences, more flares, and more eruptions. Understanding these giant solar arcs isn't just about amazement, it's about prediction. Because the more we understand the sun's hidden rhythms, the better we can protect our planet from its next outburst. Solar prominences are just one part of the sun's wild, unpredictable personality. But there's something even deeper, the secret rhythm, a hidden pulse. It's called the sun's magnetic heartbeat. And in the next video, we are diving straight into it: how the sun's invisible magnetic engine flips every 11 years, and why scientists believe it holds the key to predicting the next solar catastrophe. So hit subscribe and keep your eyes on the sun, because what's coming next could change everything. And I'll meet you in the next video.